Okay, let me check if you are audible. Just 1 minute. I need to check if we are audible. Not audible, not visible. Okay, now I think we are audible. All good. Okay, all good. Okay. So this lecture will stay in the group so that other people can watch this lecture later on. And now, first, of course, I'm going to tell you the 30,000 feet view of how you can get clients, what is required, what are the pillars, and all and all. Okay, so if you're watching this live, you can comment live. If you're watching this replay, you can comment hashtag replay. So let me see how many people. Okay, all good. You can comment live if you're watching live, comment replay if you're watching replay. So what is required to get the first client? This is the 30,000 feet view, and now I'm going to give you one small task after this lecture, and then you can complete that homework, and then again in the next chapter next week we'll cover in the next chapter the next step of getting clients. This is all about helping you get your next client as fast as I can. So that's how I have created all these slides, this thing. It's not about all the things, all the repeated things and all and all. I'm going to cover the all the required things only. So the first thing, of course, I hope that if you're watching this lecture, then this is the first thing which is required. So if you have a service which is capable of solving a problem, and another required thing is the bigger the problem, the easier to sell. So I hope that you have this all two things. Sometimes lots of people, I have witnessed a lot of people who are into business who are not solving a problem, they are just trying to sell something which is the they learn a strategy or something from somewhere, and they are just trying to find clients, and that's why they are not able to find clients. And when you have this, for example, I am solving a very big problem which is helping people get clients. So that's why the problem is huge, and that's why I'm not having any trouble in finding clients. So just a second, let me again check if we are audible and we are good. I cannot read the presentation. Okay. Robert is saying I cannot read the presentation. Robert, do you want me to zoom this? Let me zoom this a little bit. Okay. So now, Roberta, I'm zooming it a little bit. I hope it's visible. I hope you can see this. Let me see. Is it visible now? Please check. I am. Okay. I hope it's visible. Okay, now good, all good. First now is just comment visible, then is watching. Okay, all good. So Robert, if you're watching on laptop, then I think it might be visible, because if I zoom in, then I'm not able to cover all the things. But still, okay, if you're saying, then I'll go with this service. To get clients, the first thing I want, okay, yes, better, thank you, okay, all good. So to get clients, it is extremely important that you have a service which is solving a problem. 90, not 90, like 6 to 7 people I talk with, they do not know what is the exact problem they're solving, and they do not solve a big problem. They are just, have some, whatever you can say, one service which is maybe something useful for someone, but there is no market for that service. So you have to take care of this thing. If you do not have this, then no matter what strategy we are going to use, we are not able to get clients. So this is must have, and that's why when I work with clients one on one, we go into their business and we check if they have all these things. This is important. Let's talk about how you can get clients organically. So we are going to cover the most important pillars of online business, which is, and I want you to go through this. I want to cover this part because this is extremely important that you understand everything whatever we are going to do ahead. So traffic is the first part. Traffic is the first pillar of getting clients organically, or you can say running an online business. Traffic means audience, more eyeballs, more people jumping on our profile or landing page, wherever we are sending them. So traffic is the first pillar. If we do not have traffic, if we do not have audience, then we are not going to get appointments or clients. So that's why you have seen like lots of people like doing lots of practices to run traffic, and there are dozens and dozens of ways to run traffic to get traffic, and that's what we are going to cover. First, let me cover all the pillars. Second is leads. Once you get traffic, let's say 1000 people, you're reaching in front of 1000 people every single week, you're getting good traffic. Then you have to convert some people who are actually looking to buy your services from that traffic, so that you are going to convert those people here into leads. You're going to get their email address, you're going to get their contact number somehow, and that's how you are going to say you have collected leads. So for example, if you have taken 100 leads out of 1000 people, now your next task is you should have leads at one place. Why? Because we have to nurture those leads. All clear, Roberta? Okay, awesome. So from 1000 people we have generated 100 leads, and from 100 leads we have to send all of the leads at one place. Why? Because we need consistent clients and we have to nurture all the leads. And that's why every single person who is collecting leads and getting clients consistently are putting them either inside the email software or either inside the Facebook group, so that they can nurture all the leads. This is important. That is what we want, and that's why we are also why we are into like I also have a Facebook group, private Facebook group, which is not active because I have changed my niche. But I had Facebook group like 100 people inside that, and I used to go live. I was doing nurturing and I also had email list like 600 people in there, and I used to send 2-3 emails every single week to nurture those people. But now I have changed my niche, so that's why I'm not sending emails. But it's important that you have leads at one place, so that not everybody is gonna 100 leads, not everybody is going to buy immediately. You nurture them, you make relationship, you start share your stories, engage a lot, do conversations with them, share your success stories and all, share your client results, share how your business is benefiting other people, and then make good relationship with those people. And then out of 100, maybe 2 people will buy today, 5 people will buy tomorrow, 10 people will buy in the next month. But you have to have them at one place. This is the big mistake people do. Like a lot of people, I have talked with lot of people, they do not have their audience at one place. If you do not have audience at one place, you cannot nurture them. It's literally hard. So make sure this point is very important. Then nurturing means, I already covered this, make relationship, engage a lot with your hot cold leads. New people, new thousands and thousands of people are jumping and viewing your profile every week. New people are joining your email list, your Facebook group every week. So you have to nurture them. You have to let them know who you are. You have to talk with them. You have to engage with their posts, so that you can build a good relationship and you'll understand who these people are. You have to create content, good content, and they will watch your content, they will see your content, and you have to share your success stories and all. So this is one part. There are a lot of depth inside every single thing which we are not going to cover because our main focus is to get clients. So there is a shortcut which is what we are going to discuss soon. So appointments. Once you nurture and once you throw a good offer to your email list or your Facebook group, inside your Facebook group, you'll start booking appointments. That's the process. This is the funnel. This is the overall funnel every single online business owner is using. Even if they are running ads, if they are not buying the list or anything, whatever people are doing in online business, they are going through this funnel: traffic, leads at one place, nurturing and appointments. That's it, nothing outside this. So let's cover the first pillar, traffic, and I want you to understand every single thing because I'm covering a 30,000 feet view, and after that I'm going to go deeper inside. So once you're clear with this, you'll have no doubt about whatever practices you are doing right now. So first thing and most important thing people do to get more traffic is content, which is my favorite thing as well, because content is very important. It plays a lot of roles, and you know how important content is. So short form content, long form posts, reels, long form videos, I'm doing all of this, and different platforms: Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whatnot. So you have to distribute content so that you will get more and more eyeballs. Simple, and that's what lots of people are doing. There are more ways you can generate traffic, like joining speaking engagement. In our group, if Rick is watching this video, then Rick is joining speaking engagement to get more traffic. And I'll tell you, there is less effective ways and there are more effective ways to generate traffic, and we have to focus on only a few ways which are most efficient, so that we'll have more and more people viewing our offer, viewing our landing page, viewing our Facebook profile. So next thing is giving engagement. If you give engagement, for example, if you're engaging with 100 people, 100 targeted audience every single day, and there is chance that 50% of these people will jump on your profile and view your offers, view your landing page. So this is also a very good way, and it is important to nurture people as well. Add new people daily. This is something, again, a simple way. If you know that your target audience is in this Facebook group or somewhere, then just add these people. This is a free and most effective way as well. So this is a practice, like you can add 6,000 friends on Facebook, and if you can surround yourself with your ideal prospect, then you have 6,000 free traffic, which is a very easy traffic for us, free traffic. Some people use cold DMs, which is, I will not suggest. I never use cold DMs. I never use cold emails as well. We can go for that, but there are better ways which we are going to discuss. We don't need this. So most of the people might be, if you have attended a few other coaching sessions, then they tell add people, then nurture them, and then sell, start building relationship in the messenger, which is what we are not going to do. Other people's audience, this is a pretty interesting way, and this is something that we are going to use. This is the power. Other people's audience, we need other people's audience so that we will not spend a lot of time in finding thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So for example, send articles to other people's email list. For example, let's say you own a service which is let's say selling bottles, and now you find, let's say let's take Robert as example, helping people get more sponsorship. So all you have to do is we have to find people who are already on our email list. And for example, there are hundreds and hundreds of people out there who own email list, thousands and thousands of big list, and I myself have collaborated with people who own email lists, and I have sold my services. Simple way, right? Collaborate and post is also a very good way. Like if I see a group owner has 1,000 people in her or his group, then I'm going to collaborate with that person. I'm going to tell, like, you own my audience, let's collaborate, let's post, and let's spread awareness. That's the simple way to generate more traffic. Sponsor newsletter to other people's newsletter, to other people's email list, to other people's Facebook group. This is again a faster way. Go live inside other people's Facebook group. I used to go live in other people's Facebook group. This is a very good way to go in front of new people and large group of people. I hope everything is clear by now. Then to get more traffic, to get more eyeball, collaborate and tap into their group, which is what we are doing. Collaborate and tap into their existing clients. This is pretty interesting. I hope like I believe nobody has this, nobody have has tried this, but this is something that I also have used. Powerful technique. And now I have a few clients from this technique as well. Collaborate and tap into their email list, which is what we are going to do in future. So these are some of the ways. There are more 1 dozen ways, because we do not have time, we are not going to cover that. So another thing people do is, recently I met with a guy who is all into list buying. List buying means, what is he doing? He's buying traffic. He's buying thousands and thousands of emails. Like I have an email list, like collaboration with a person who owns an email list of 2 million and 8 million. It's a huge number, but they are cold people, and converting a cold audience into hot audience is literally a task. And it via email, it is like boom. You need a heavy software, you have to pay thousands of dollars for that software to send these many emails, and it's like headache. So don't go for this. This is boom. Then ads. This is what many people who have dollars in their pocket, they directly go for ads. They do not care about content creation and all and all and all and all. No, they just go in front of people by running paid ads. That's how they get audience. That's how they get more and more people in front of more and more people, and then they catch our leads. So this is all about traffic. I believe that you are doing some of these practices, so that whatever you're doing, if you can post inside the video, below this video, in the comment section, I would love to read like what practices you are doing. For example, I know Roberta is doing a few, like 10% of this, 10% of this. Then Rick is doing something like this. Then Manisha is doing something this. Max is trying to do this. Cold DMs, I don't know if you are doing. Add new people, maybe Manisha, you're doing this. And these are some of the practices that you're doing. But I believe that you're not going here after doing all these practices, which is the main part of the funnel. So you have to go, you have to move people, you have to collect their leads, you have to put all the leads at one place, and they have to nurture in appointments. So let's talk about this as well. First, put in the comment section like what practices you are doing. I'll definitely read, and I'll give you suggestions, I'll give you homework according to this. Then whatever technique we are going to use is a pretty direct technique, and because I want you to get your next client in next 25 to 30 days, it totally depends on you, but next 25 to 30 days I want each of these, all these people watching this video, you should have clients, so that you'll make some money and we can work one-on-one. That's what I want. So believe me, a pretty powerful technique that I'm going to give you, a pretty powerful strategy. But before that, just comment what is the practice that you're doing to generate traffic. If you can type, I'll definitely give it a read. Let's go to the next part. This is what you want, your first few clients. I'm going to give you a direct strategy. Everybody watching this, I want you to keep this. I want you to use these strategies for yourself only. Do not tell other people. Do not share, because I have already, selling this strategy for $1,000 and $3,000. Not strategy, actually I'm selling this support. But whoever who is watching this, do not spread the word, do not tell other people. This is a little bit secret. So let's go. Roberta is saying content. Roberta, you're using content, but you're using it only at 5% efficiency. Like you should post 60-70 posts a month. That is what I am doing, and that's how you will get huge traffic. So let's get back to this. I'll tell you a better way. Get your first few clients. So what is needed to get a client? If you can answer, to get your first client, to get clients, just to get clients, what is needed to get clients? Of course, these are the pillars we needed. We need traffic, we need to go in front of more and more people, visibility, which is traffic, and then these are the things that are needed, which are of course important. But if you think, when we book, like I used to book a lot of meetings, I am booking a lot of meetings, my clients are booking a lot of meetings, no worries. But even after booking, I used to feel like I had this challenge, this trust and relationship challenge. When I used to talk with people, they are like, why should I, like, I Tanmay, we just met, I don't trust you, so I cannot invest that much money, I need to know more about, I need some time, 30 days, 60 days, let's see. So relationship, trust, authority is, these three factors are very important if you want to sell a high ticket offer. Even if you want to sell something like $97, $200, you need to have this relationship, you need to have that trust. Hardly someone is gonna buy like immediately a $500, $1,000 product without relationship, without trust. When people invest thousands and thousands of dollars, they will definitely 5 times, 10 times checks. Like I also double check, the what is happening in the market, so many spamming and all, so we have to check. So we buy from people we trust, we buy from people with whom we have good relationship, we buy from people who are ahead of us, who know a little more about whatever the desired results we want, who are authority in, who are thought leaders, who are good. And then in the end, once these people have authority, trust and relationship, then all we have to do is give them a good offer and we can make sale. So these 4 things are required to get a client, and that's what we are going to focus directly. Okay, do not worry about booking appointments, I'll tell you how to book appointments. Most important thing is, these 4 things. If we can somehow prove that we can help them get what they want, then their chances of buying from us can increase. Okay, most of the things, when I used to book appointments, I used to struggle to prove people like I can help them, I have something which can help them, my services are actually doing results, because I was failing in this part, relationship and trust, authority as well. When I started, like, yeah, you have this service, but why should I trust you? Even last week a person told me, like, he is not like, trust is the issue, man, trust is the issue. And I'm like, okay, I'll solve this problem. The big problem is that people are not listening to us, and if they are listening to us, then they are not believing in us. Straightforward problem that everybody is facing. Like I'm also facing this problem. I am creating, when we create content, when we do all of these things here, people are not listening to us. Only 10% people are actually consuming our content. Only 10%, like you can say less than 10%, 7%, 6% people. Even every single day I'm posting 2 times, the consumption rate is less, because Facebook algorithm is not showing, Instagram algorithm is not showing, people are busy and whatnot. So that is the issue. So people are not listening to us, people are not consuming our content. That's the challenge. And if they are consuming or listening us, then they are not believing in us. Relationship and trust issue. So how to solve this problem? Like for example, like I told you, if somehow we can prove that we can help them get what they want, they will buy from us definitely. All we have to do is make them listen, make them believe. That's what we want, that's what we have to do. So if you can think, do not worry about the appointment, I'm going to give you a lot of appointments, that's not the problem. But appointment means the person is sitting next to us, listening to us, which is where we are going to solve the first problem. They will listen to us. Talking about believing, we'll solve this problem here. So what is between appointment and getting clients? Appointments means, what is in between this? Appointment means you are doing 10, 12, 13, 14 appointments, people are sitting next to you, you're talking to them, you're telling them you about your services, which is good. But again, trust and relationship is the issue. They are not going to buy 10 appointments in a week. One person is going to think of becoming your client. 1 only, so 10%. How can we improve that rate? What is in between that? This is the answer. So that's what we are going to do. Free acquisition. Between appointment and getting client, it's a free acquisition. That's what we are going to do. So here 10 people, you're talking with 10 people, 10 appointments, and when we give something, a powerful offer, which is the fourth thing of this, good offer, okay, free acquisition to acquire them, then there is no going back. If they like your service, if they like your product, then these people are not going to go back. These people are only going to go ahead and becoming your client, and that's what we are going to do. If you're clear by this point, just type clear. And now let's go to the next step: appointment, free acquisition, and becoming a client. I'll give you one example. For example, Amazon when started, they started giving up a lot of money back guarantee, and try for 14 days, try for 18 days, try for still today, if you can check, like if you are online shopper, if you're doing online shopping, then you might have witnessed the sellers give us 14-day free trial of shirts or electronic devices or whatnot, everything. Why? Because they know if we like that product or service, then we are going to buy that. It's that simple. And nobody, like, once I'm inside the system, once I buy that product for free or for trial, I'm not going to return that unless and until I'm not satisfied. That's simple. We are human. We are not gonna, only 1 or 2% people will take advantage of that type of service, but most of the people, like, yeah, I like this, let's buy this. And that's what we are going to do. Appointment, free acquisition, client. So the first job we have to focus on, forget everything and somehow bring the prospect on the sales call. Once we have on the sales call, that means an appointment, we can acquire that customer with a powerful offer, and we can convert that customer, that prospect, into client. Somehow bring the prospect on the sales call and just acquire that customer. That's what we have to focus. This is the direction I want to give you. Okay, don't go here and there, don't try any guesswork. This is what we are going to do. If you're clear by now, you can type clear. All good. Let's go to the next step. Now another thing is, here we go. Okay, why people are failing, even despite creating content or using all and all strategies, not having a clear target. So people who are watching this, I want to ask you, do you have prospects in your mind who can buy from you? If you have, like, for example, past clients who said no to you, or some people with whom you have good connection, you think like they can benefit from your services, 10-15 people who might become your client. If you have that list, please type yes, and I'll tell you how you can acquire this customer. It's pretty simple. Even if you're not watching live, you can type later on. I'll watch. I'll read that. So we need a clear target. Like, there are hundreds of people on Facebook, LinkedIn. Roberta is saying yes, which is very good news for you, Roberta. So if you have clear target in mind, for example, when I started, I used to target everybody. I used to talk with everybody, and I used to offer, like, it's very hard to target everybody, talk with everybody. But when we know that these 10 people are my target audience, and these every single person can benefit from my service, and all I have to do is I have to acquire these people. Now I am pretty clear what I have to do next, and that's what I'm going to do next. Somehow I'm going to bring these 10 people on the sales call, and I'm going to acquire them. Once we acquire them, free acquisition, then they will become our client. Maybe 50% of them, definitely. Okay, it's pretty simple. Clear direction. So if you do not have, if you have target, we are going to bring them on sales call, we are going to nurture them, and we are going to acquire them. This is the straightforward formula. If you do not have target in your mind, then it's okay. We'll find at least 20 prospects. We'll nurture them, we'll acquire them. That's the straightforward process. No jumbling. Okay. So I'll give a few example just to set your mindset. Okay, this is pretty important again. Jay Abram is one of the biggest marketer, like a 21 billion man. In 2000, Forbes listed him as one of the top 5 executive coaches in the US. So all the strategies we are going to use are from Jay Abram. Like, they are marketing foundations. They have, all the strategies. Whatever I'm talking is marketing foundation, marketing basics, and that's what I love, and that's why we are going to get massive results. It's simple. So this is the first example. Now why I'm giving you this example is to prove this concept, appointment free acquisition client. Okay, everything I want to prove this, because this is not something that I created. I learn a lot, I experiment a lot, and I have taken these best practices from the best people, and that's why these practices are working, and that's why you are going to get results, and that's why me and my clients are getting results. We are booking a lot of appointments, we are acquiring a lot of customers. Founder of ABC Appliance and Air Conditioning. Now a little more about the company. Okay, this is about the company. Appliance air conditioning, do approximately $10 million sales annually. I'm going to share examples using 3 of Jay's strategies, which is we are going to cover. Okay, so it's all about acquisition. Okay, so what he did to acquire customers. Okay, this is pretty simple, and we are going to use the same strategies. I offered free carbon monoxide detectors along with free safety inspections as an introduction to our service. So he had prospects in mind, 10, 20, 30, clear target in mind, offered carbon monoxide detectors along with free safety inspections. We gave away 1500 of the carbon monoxide detectors and did 200 safety inspection. The total cost was $13,000. So here he put money from his pocket just to acquire customers. We are not going to do that. The clients generated from this program translated into 10 times more, literally 10 times more, with a 43% gross profit, which is okay, which is better. I mean, it's good. Within 24 months, that had expanded into, again, this is $250,000 in sales. So remember, like, focus on this. Like, what he did, he just offered his service for free. That's it. People loved it, and people bought the new services, and people, he got some recurring income and all. That's pretty simple basic rule behind this strategy. Got it? He's not doing something above average, like he's not using any rocket science formula or something. He's just giving people, he's using the same strategy we discussed, this one. Appointment acquisition client, that's it. We are doing this in online business, he did in offline business. That's it, pretty simple. Let me give you another example. The same person, what he did to acquire customers, I offered $20 energy audit for anyone who owned a house over 5 years old, which is his target audience, right? The normal price was $150, so he gave discount $20, and this program generated over 2,000 clients. And look at the sale. What did he do? $20 energy audit for anyone who owned a house. Just acquire customer. Like 2,000 is a huge number. 2,000 clients. We cannot think of 2,000 clients for next 10 years, which is impossible without this strategy. Now I hope you can think of acquiring 20, 30, 40 clients easily. I hope you're clear by now. Let's go to the next example. This is a risk reversal. Let's see what Andrew Rice did. Same principle, okay? Oh no, let's take another example. This one, Andrew Russell. This one is pretty interesting example. This one is the same. Let me talk about his business, so maybe you can connect. Family business founded in 1989 by my parents, manufacture and sell quality toiletry gifts. That's it, okay? Challenges, let's go to some of the challenges as well. Might be you are someone who is facing these challenges, not similar, not same, but like similar challenges. Many buyers visiting our stand wanted a rep to come and see them rather than order on the stand. So he had the challenge that people just used to visit, like for example, we book a lot of appointments. People just used to, you have this service, okay, I'll think of this, I'll think of that, something like that. Similar problem. Our products sell all year round but have seasonal peaks at key gift buying times. Something we do not have similar here. Then third problem was retailers were always reluctant to stock the product outside of these times and sales suffered. Right, this is the big problem. Retailers cherry picked our product lines and we couldn't get complete range stocked. So huge problems, like they had seasonal sales and people were not buying, they don't want to do stocks and all and all. What was the solution? Same acquisition strategy is the solution. We built on the fact that retailers do not want to commit to stock in quiet periods due to its effect on cash flow, but they would always sell something, which is their confidence. So it's good. We had a warehouse full of stock that would be sitting ready for 2 to 4 months prior to being required. Such was the peak in buying before Easter. Okay, so what they did is, our offer was, this is pretty interesting, that if they bought a complete range of products on the stand, not cherry picking, okay, then we would deliver them stock from January, product out there on sale sooner, okay, and we would not ask them for payment until June 1st. So 6 months use our products for free in simple language, so that they will not cherry pick, they will just take their all the products and they will make money. That's what we are going to do, just acquire the customer. So the customer took short all of their stocks and all and all. So typically our inverse were your job is to show them that you can help them get what they want. That's what we are going to do. So I hope you're clear from these two strategies, like how people acquired customers and made thousands and thousands of dollars. Pretty simple. In our case, do you think it's difficult? It's not at all. Like, I'm doing all these practices with my clients and they are playing like, wow, Tanmay, it's working. They are saying. So, okay, what we have to do is, in our case, like not everybody, you might have different businesses, but those who are providing service, right? If you help your customers to go from point A to B to C to D, then offer A to B for free or at low cost, like following examples, right? And just acquire customers. That's what we have to do. So if you're clear by this point, then just type clear. I want to, everybody who is watching this lecture, just type clear, so that I will understand that you have understood whatever I have explained so far. This is what we are going to do. This is the direct way to get customers. This is the fastest way to get customers, and that's what I am doing, my clients are doing, and we are doing it successfully. You can also do this, and I'm sharing all this for almost at low cost. So do not tell anyone that, even if you tell, like I have already created reel on this, and nobody is like consuming, people are not listening to us, right? So no worries, but still. So Manisha is clear, Mel is clear. Now talking about booking appointments, let me go back here. Okay, now before giving you the exact strategy to book appointments, we need to understand this. Okay, how many of you, like Manisha is into service business? Mel, what is your business? Can you type quickly? Robert, I know what you're doing. You have product plus service, so that this strategy is pretty good for you. Mel, I'm not clear about your business, and other people who are watching replay, you can type what your business is. We have to give them free, we have to charge them for this. That's what I'm also going to do. I'm doing it actually. Help your customers. If you help your customers go from A to D, what happens when we give our services for trial or we acquire customers? Like for example, I'll give you live examples. I have clients into fitness industry. They are giving a free trial of 14-day free trial of their services, which is weight loss, weight gain, whatever it is, diabetes and all, and they're acquiring customers. And when people are in, they see that okay, this person is putting a lot of effort and I'm actually losing weight, I'm actually gaining weight, and I'm feeling better or something like that. Then in 14 days they make decision like okay, good, I'm ready to go for your paid service. What is the cost? And of course we have to reveal the cost before taking the customer in. But your job is to show them that you can help them get what they want. So we, by doing this, what problem we solve is this. If you give them trial, then you talk with them every day or twice, thrice a week. You understand their problems, you have conversations, so relationship. Then you build trust because you show them that how your service is actually helping. Mel is saying I offer coaching program to heal nervousness, stop panic attacks and anxiety. This is awesome. So you're also into service. Manisha is also into service. Roberta is also into product plus service. Then Roberta, you can, like, you have a lot of scope. Then next is Rick. Rick is also into service business, but I'm not sure exactly what his SOP or ABCD thing is. So we'll talk about that. So when you give free acquisition, when you do go with the free acquisition strategy, you build relationship, you build trust, you build authority. How do you build authority? If you're good at what you do, you automatically build authority. And then all you have to do is a good offer, discount or something like that. We'll talk about offers, like I can talk for one day on offer. So that's all you have to do. No confusion, straightforward road. So as I asked you, that if you have clear targets in your mind, and I'll give you a strategy to book appointments, and then you can start booking appointments. And once you start booking appointments, all you have to do is do acquisition and get the clients. Now I'll give you a little bit homework to do, which is important before going on this strategy. For next 6 days I want to offer digital course on that too. You can, no worries, you can offer anything you want. Okay, so the first homework I want you to do is let me see, what is the first thing we have to do is nurture them, target. Okay, I'll share what homework you have to do in the Facebook group, with every single point. Okay, just submit that homework in next 5-6 days before next lecture, which is on Monday. And then in next 7 days I'm going to reveal the best strategy to book more appointments. Okay, everybody clear? From that day you can start getting appointments. You can start, so maybe you can get your first client in next 14 days, but for next 7 days I'm going to give you a very powerful homework which you should complete, so that you will get better results after having appointments. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll definitely discuss. I hope you got value, and this is what we are going to do. You will start getting appointments in next 7 days, but make sure you complete the homework. Okay, so let me stop sharing